Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little special. I am going to be reacting to Mr. Beats' Archangel video where he uses the Archangel team. Although he uses a very interesting Archangel team, and we'll go over that when we get into it. Um, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it here.
Red Tamio is no longer a myth. This guy is actually real. I thought for months this guy did not exist in the game because Netmarble refused to return him to banners, and now he returned on the Zelda's banner, and I managed to get him my first SSR after like 3 or 4 multis. So we came out with a massive W. I'm not sorry for Zelda's because we did get at least WR getting 3-0, so obviously I will be skipping to save that collaboration. And today I want to try him. He's obviously not actually the greatest unit, to be fair. The main reason we're using
He's not the greatest unit. I mean, no, he's not the greatest unit, but he's pretty up there. He's pretty good.
is because of his grace and okay, this is a different team I'll use later. But yeah, today we're going to be playing PvP with him because I cannot test the map.
Okay, real quick. So this team, I've thought about this team, right? I've thought about using it. Maybe I'll make a video using this team, testing it out, because obviously my Archangel team is way more built than his. My team would have much higher CC. Um, so I'll definitely try that out. Like my team's gonna be like at least 215. Probably it might even be a little bit higher. But yeah, I'll give this team out a try and I'll see how well it works. But I'm not 100% sure. You want Margaret in the front. You like having those buffs and having her passive going off when you're using the buffs. Um, it's you need it. It's needed. But yeah, we'll go ahead and see how this goes.
As a character, although he's not the greatest, he kind of works okay. I'm not too sure, but I guess this skill can increase my damage for Liz, so it could be kind of good. Alright, so let's jump in. So boys, if you are new to the content, then do subscribe and you can hit the like button too. It does help the video get out there more. So let's just jump in.
Full counter.
Alright, Estro's the team. I believe that's Gluxony. Okay, probably evade food. So okay, so what I'm gonna do actually is probably wait because I think from my testing we'll go kind of straight into Estarossa. I think. Let me. Do I do this? Can I recover
Smart,
some?
smart.
No, I think damage taken.
No, don't buff.
I think we saved that for next turn. So what I'll do is now it's not the best thing, but I think. You know what? Who do I go for? Okay, has he got Red Tamio link on? No, he doesn't. Okay, let's go for him.
Interesting choice.
Okay, I'm gonna save the counter for next turn because okay, evade food. I thought so.
His mistake was he didn't check whether Assault Melee or Estarossa, or he checked Assault Melee, but he didn't check if Estarossa had the link. I would have gone for Estarossa first. Once you take out Estarossa, Melee's not doing much. And the Archangel team has enough juice to get Estarossa down to where he's almost dead, turn 1. So turn 2, you just kill him, because he's not going to kill you turn 1 unless he, like, has the right team built up for it. Um, and even if he, let's say they had the triple AoE turn 1, right? You'll still have enough juice because you're going to get Estarossa lowered that you can take him out. And then once you take him out, those darkness stacks are gone. You don't have to worry about that for the rest of the match. And if you watch any of my other videos where I use the Archangel team against Estarossa, it works 99% of the time. Yeah.
Because from what I've realized is if I don't get a counter, I think Tamio can survive. No, actually, maybe not Tamio. My Sario can survive, I think. Depending on if I was using Margaret though, so maybe it doesn't count. But yeah, I want to have a counter for this turn specifically because you can do a lot more damage. Normally right now they kind of waste AoE skills and don't really go for big damage skills. So next turn if I can just try and stall with Sari, that could be kind of massive. But today's been a quite crazy day. The reason why I'm so late to upload this video is because I just went and watched. Okay, actually did way more damage than I thought he would. I just went and watched the new superhero movie for Dragon Ball. It finally came out in the UK, so that was a pog movie. Okay, he didn't do the full strat that I thought we would do. He didn't do like 4 AoEs. Alright, we'll do this then, I think.
Either this opponent is a bot or not very bright and doesn't know how to use the team he's using.
Just send off the AoE, because why not? I kind of want to get my ultimate Elizabeth. Because this turn now, he's going to start to get some buffs to start attacking.
Oh, another thing real quick. Beats likes to cut out a lot throughout his videos, like when he's doing his showcases, like in the middle of the matches. So it's going to be a little hard to kind of see everything that he does and kind of like go over whether or not I think that was like a smart idea or not. Um, and also, if you're watching this for the first time and you don't know me, I am an Archangel main. I wailed heavily on that team. They're all 6'6". Well, Liz is 5'6", but that's because I got super unlucky. They're all 6'6", except for Liz. They're all maxed out, max cosmetics, everything. So, um, yeah, the reason I'm going over this is because he says a few things in here that I don't agree with. As an Archangel main, I use them pretty much daily. I'm extremely familiar with the team. I know all the ins and outs. I'd like to consider myself an expert on the Archangel team. But yeah, we'll just continue with the video.
The annoying thing is though, I'm losing one buff though. I think. Wait, has he got Time Grace? No, he doesn't. Does he have one? No, he doesn't.
No, he has
So he's not
Glock's
getting, so he's
Grace
not getting my
active.
buff removed. Okay, I kind of wish I brought Margaret now. Oh. Is that cracked? For 2 turns, 45% attack, and then also decrease damage by 10. Okay, we can stack this. Okay, how much damage do you do here? Not that great to be fair. Oh, it just attack seals. Yikes. Is it only for 1 turn?
Also, real quick, like to point out, he doesn't have Tarmiel's Grace or Grace. He doesn't have Tarmiel's Relic. Okay, in the situation he's in, if he had the Relic, he would be safe for another turn because both Estarossa and Gloxinia would not be able to ult him. Well, I mean, Glox has a cleanse, but I would have taken Estarossa out of the game by now at this point, so he wouldn't have been a threat. The Gloxinia would have been easier to deal with at this point because uh you know Estarossa would have been gone. The team wouldn't be doing anywhere near as much damage. Once you take Estarossa off out of the equation, Assault Melee is not doing damage. And if you think Glox is doing damage aside from his ult, you're crazy. And Glox is only going to do damage if you have debuffs. And well, you're running the Archangel team. It's one of the tankiest teams. It's got cleanses. It's got all kinds of buffs. And you would have been able, once you get Estarossa out of there, Gloxinia would have been super easy, and then Assault Melee would have been super easy. It should not have gone this way, but we'll go ahead and continue the video.
I guess the damage reduction is for 1 turn. Okay, to be fair, I'm hoping he does kill me here, because he's going to do an AoE, and then apply darkness onto my Sariel, so he'll get encroachment, so Two-Face doing nothing with the ultimate, and then at least my Elizabeth, it has to be attacked twice here with AoE, so maybe we can apply it to get that debuff on, but I'm hoping he somehow kills my actual Sariel, and I can get a Margaret cleanse or something to come in. Oh, so I don't have Red Thomas Relic. If I had Red Thomas Relic, that would have been massive, because obviously he disabled ultimate for 2 turns. Okay, quite high ult gauge to be fair. I think that did decent damage. Yeah, so this is guaranteed killing. And don't attack my Elizabeth. Okay, I really need a cleanse. Sick, wrong card. Maybe we survive. We got the stat increase, kinda. So now we really.
So he has a 1/6 Tarmiel, which is very unfortunate. So maybe it was probably smart that he didn't attack with him. But you stalling for another turn is just going to give them more opportunity to, continue to apply darkness stacks. You do not want to stall against the demon team right now. Estarossa with those darkness stacks is way too brutal. You cannot afford to stall. If you watch any of my videos where I fight Estarossa, you'll notice I go in for the kill. I don't even buff because it's pointless at this point. If they have the commandment in this situation, they don't have his commandment. So go ahead and buff away. Esterossa's commandment makes you buffing kind of pointless. So don't even worry about buffing turn 1. Just hit Estarossa with the flood cards. Do some damage. Then turn 2, buff, get your passives going, and you can AoE, take out Estarossa because he's going to be low on health. Now, if Estarossa has Tarmiel Link, that's a different story. It's going to make things more complicated. You'll notice I go for like Assault Melee or someone. Over time with the Archangel team, as you're using skills and you're using buffs, you're gonna get all these passives going, and you're gonna start noticing you're gonna become even tankier and tankier, and you're gonna be doing more and more damage. Even against the Estarossa and the Demon team, it's still gonna help you in the long run. You want to continue using skills. Don't try to stall. Don't move cards. Don't merge. Just keep using skills. I promise you, Melee's debuffs aren't going to hurt you as bad as that you think they will. Your passives from Margaret and Liz are going to help you out enough to balance it out. You'll be fine.
At least the darkness, he ain't really doing too much damage. Only got one buff as well. The attack low on Estarossa, so it's possible we survive this. We also need to get more gauge though as well, so we can actually do more damage with the Tami ultimate. Okay, doing nothing there. Estarossa can't do much either. We got attack lower, so we've been blessed by the fact that he uses commandment. Can he kill with melee? We just survived. Okay, massive. Okay, I was about to use my HP, but I just realized she's not actually based off HP, so there's no point in doing that actually. So yeah, we'll do AoE, do this, and then do this. Hopefully we can kill it. I think to be fair, Estarossa should be dead. No, Estarossa. The Meliodas. Okay, what's what? Okay, yeah, I should use that skill more. Oh wait, that's not affected by skill effects. Actually, I guess that will apply towards the Crotman actually. Alright, we won! Massive, massive. Okay, I mean, to be fair, the guy's a little bit on the level, but to be fair, if I had match or Red Tamio link, we actually probably would have won here. Honestly, if you haven't... Oh, that's a really cool effect. He survived. Don't get ultimate. Okay, good. Oh, he's got Red Tamio link too. Wow, now we have Elizabeth cards. Okay, hopefully I can kill here. Tamio, please. He's got a lot of HP, so it should be doing a lot of damage. Got Ring, Oh, no, don't do anything. And then Tamio Grace too, bro. The Tamio Grace cocking me so hard, man. I just need a cleanse. We should do a lot of damage with Zell just then. Ah, too fair, level 80. You know, I might have lost this game, you know, if he was actually leveled up. But the Goddess team don't really do too well against the actual Zeldris or the actual Estarossa teams, honestly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Beats, buddy. Buddy, the Archangel team doesn't do well. Um, I would like to I I don't agree with that, okay? Because the Archangel team, the stats just keep going up and up as you're using skills, and I use the Archangel team a lot, and I do fairly well against Estarossa. I don't really struggle too much against him. With Sariel being green, it does help a lot if you're using him, but you can even use Tarmiel and do it. Like I said, if you're running Margaret, Liz, Tarmiel in the front, just double flood card into Estarossa. If you get 3 flood cards, that's cool too. Just attack into Estarossa, get him low enough, turn 2, kill him off. Estarossa is not that tanky for a festival. Like, I mean, he's decently tanky, but like he does tons of damage. He's not very tanky. You can take him out. It's not that hard. Just don't stall. That's the issue people have. Anybody that runs the Archangel team and they say they struggle against Estarossa, it's because they're trying to stall because they're scared to attack and trigger melee passive. Don't do that. Do not stall. Once they get those darkness stacks on you, it's gonna hurt you way too much. Now later on in the game, if you survive long enough, your passives are gonna start, start evening out the darkness stacks. But those darkness stacks, if they triple AoE for example, it's way too quick. It's quicker than your passives. So get those skills out, get the damage out, you'll be fine. You're chilling.
Finally, I mean, hey, we're gonna use a little. Oh, that really cool effect, you know. Yeah, the little drizzle at the end. Oh, I ain't seen the outro. Ah, okay. Because when I got him, I skipped him, so I've actually never seen the outro before. All right, we found. Oh, we're gonna get our CC there, 100%. Okay, well, I'm gonna get our CC though. Yeah, even when we start first, it's just I've not really invested into my actual arcades like that. But to be fair, I think we do one of these, we should be in a good position because we're doing more damage with our counter. And like I said, the Goddess team works really well if you don't verse the actual the Estarossa, especially with the actual commandment, because
Again, I highly disagree. I think Archangels does just fine against Estarossa. Maybe not as well as like say Rimuru and like Summer Merlin, but it does just fine.
commandment cuts it so hard. So now we might go do some damage here. He CC'd at level 90. I mean, I've not really invested too much. I don't think I have cosmetics for any of them really, so I'm not really complaining or surprised to be fair. Elizabeth though, I thought she would just have naturally high CC, so I thought she would just out CC anyway. Okay, attacking once.
Fun fact, Ludociel gets out CC'd by Margaret by a very small amount. So if you would have had Margaret on the front and you would have had her maxed out, you would have been chilling. But I don't know. My Archangel team is all built up, so.
Here. We might be able to kill him. I'm gonna use it just to test it out. What's the 1 5? This should be 5 and 6. So technically, I'm dealing damage to the counter, and I'm gonna heal back, so we might as well.
I'd also like to point out real quick that I have run the Archangel team with Ludociel instead of Margaret. And it's really good damage turn 1. But you don't want to run Sariel necessarily. I think the best team would be Ludociel, Liz, and Tarmiel, because they're the two that has those really powerful single target flood cards, and they're gonna they're gonna hit crits off and everything. So turn one, single out the unit you want to one shot, and you'll most likely one shot. Um, the flood cards, if you say okay, so normally with the Archangel team, the strat is you want to buff, start getting passives going with Margaret and everything, but you don't have Margaret in that example, right? So turn one, get your two flood cards off. If you have three, great. If not, use like an AoE or something, right? Um, and you will do really good damage. You'll probably one shot, or not maybe one shot, but you'll probably kill just about any unit turn one running that team. So I wouldn't worry too much. Like if you do decide you want to run the Goddess team with Ludocio instead of Margaret, it works. Just run Tarmiel and Liz. Yeah.
We're gonna give him one extra buff, but I don't think he's gonna do too much here. Doesn't really have that many orbs, so I doubt he's gonna like one shot me here. But maybe with the debuff lower. Okay, 67k, I wasn't too bad. And then boom, we heal. Yeah, so we got the full health now. Yeah, his tackle with the Duciel was L. Like the Duciel is terrible. Like the only good thing about
Ludocio's terrible. His skills may not be the greatest, but they do decent damage. They do enough. I have had way too many. I've had plenty of instances where Ludocio came in clutch. Even without his passive active. Um, People like to hate on him because he's kind of like Keo, where you're really only using him for his passive and his cards take up space. Yes, that's true, but still a really good unit. Still a good unit in today's meta if you haven't built up. And if you're running him on the right team, he's gonna be godly. So
him is a passive. Other than that, the actual like skills he has is shocking. I did more damage than I thought it would. Didn't crit though. Oh, I'm dead. There's no way. Oh, I kind of. Oh, he didn't kill. Okay, I kind of hope he did kill actually, because I thought I was gonna try and get like a tier 3 Elizabeth card, but this should kill. I think. I mean, the Sario should be dead, so he does lose that crit damage. Okay, come on. Oh yeah, he's gone. He's gone. There's no way. Hopefully Elizabeth. Yeah, he didn't get the stat buff. He messed up. He should have used Yeah, we actually won that. He shouldn't have actually used what, the 2 skills. He should have used 3. Just so we can get that heal and that stat buff. Okay, that's why he lost. I mean, I'm not including the games that I lost, but we'll see right now. But yeah, the Esther team's really annoying the first, but not to mention whoever's got it on, it's so annoying. They had the Esther, what's it, the Tamio link. Okay, he doesn't have it on. Is it the Esteros or the Meliodas? It's not. Okay, so we actually might win this one because I promise you, lot, like the amount of work it takes on the Goddess team is to try and kill one of the actual the Esterosa or Meliodas, and then you have to actually use okay, you probably got Vade Food, so I'll probably attack anyway. But yeah, it's just so annoying because you got. I did the wrong order. I should have used the counter first. Yeah, I should have used the buff afterwards because I just lost the buff here. Okay, no Vade Food. Okay, never mind. Okay, we got a 2-2, love that. But normally when I find Esterosa, if I try and kill the Meliodas, boom, Esterosa pops off. Or I try and kill the actual Esterosa, then Meliodas end up killing me as well. But I think I should probably go for Esterosa more often than not. But that Tarmo Grace is literally keeping my life, man. He's ruined PvP, bro. I mean, I got him now, but like, I'm not looking forward to him being more frequent in PvP. Okay, did he get 3 AoEs? I think, did he? No, he just moved 2 skills. Okay, I can probably. Okay, we're gonna hopefully make Esterosa one shot here.
so I wouldn't have buffed in this situation. I would have. I mean, yeah, you could probably stance. I would have, but I would have attacked. Like I said earlier, get those attacks off. Get Esteros down as much as you can, as quickly as you can. You'll have enough time to take him out of the game. Once you take him out of the game, Assault Melee is kind of a joke. Like there's instances where Assault Melee can do damage, but it's more likely than not you're going to demolish them. So.
To where he does attack with that corrodment card or that COVID option, whatever it's called, he should probably die. Okay, he's a little bit weak. I think if he attacks once, he might die here. We have a tier 2 which does a lot of damage, and yeah, he's got attacked twice into me. So like, I don't think you can survive this. We're being blessed with the counters, not gonna lie. Like that's what you really need. If you've got a tier 3, you really just got to hope you get a counters. Okay, let's see. So we should be doing more damage now. Do we lose buffs? Because we technically use a skill. Oh, okay. Oh, I got drained. I forgot he does that. Okay, he should be almost dead, though. Alright, to be fair, I think... Oh, we have a perfect card here. Oh, boys. We've been blessed. We've been blessed with the Sario card. Oh, I've been in Crow. I can't do it, never mind. Yeah, I've been encroded, so I can't. But at least to be fair, this turn that I should use a counter. To be fair, I'll probably kill Westeros, so yeah. I mean,
See,
even
and that
still,
was
you
a
literally
smart
would have
play.
lost that encroachment skill, and you literally wouldn't have killed me. I still, it's a little bit weak. But yeah, boys, that is gonna wrap up today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Like I said, can I use Tommy today? Because I've not really seen videos on him. No one really uses him. The main use, to be fair, is literally just him, the sub slot. And to be fair, even at 1-6, man, super broken, bro. Like I think I might have to start using him at 1-6 because literally. Okay, do we get the outro? Love that. Maybe I should put Tamio link in. Actually, I can't even put Tamio link in. Yeah, you don't really want to. Tamio just doesn't really work, man. Because like, what's he do?
What do you mean? I use him all the time. He works just fine. He works beautifully. He does his job. He's amazing.
Increase attack, which Elizabeth, to be fair, the main character, the main DPS for the goddesses, has mostly HP cards. So it doesn't really make sense here. And then the red or the blue Tamio, you'd rather use in the sub slot because then at least that point he gets more damage towards your.
Also, Liz only has a singular card that pops off based off of her HP. Her flood card is attack. If you've ever tried to run Liz in a geared with attack crit, her flood card does insane damage, but you are gonna lose out on the other card. It's like it's what do you prefer? Do you want to do more damage with the flood card? Or do you want to do more damage with the AOE? Of course, later on when you have more passive built and you have more ult gauge, the AOE is going to do insane damage. But like I said earlier, if you're going to run like let's say you're going to run Ludociel, Liz, and Tarmiel, you can slap the attack crit damage on Liz. You'll lose out on a lot of CC, but you could. And turn one, that her flood card and Tarmiel's flood card, you're going to kill any unit on the field. Turn one, it's going to happen. I promise you. I've done this. I've tested it out. So just I don't know, people that don't main the Archangel team, they're not using it every day. They don't understand the true potential of the Archangel team when you break down and actually learn what it can do.
So your actual your counter skills, I think you reduce damage taken as well. So like. It's just not worth it. I don't know really what the purpose of this red Tamio is other than his actual grace. So maybe I mean I guess he got base stats too. I guess it's kind of nice because then you can use that on Margaret. But you can't really use Cyrus. So I don't know, he's kind of confused me a little bit, like where he wants to be in the meta. But you never know. Maybe when we do get Mayel, who won't be based off HP and will be an actual attack character that probably wants to have high attack skills. And then maybe then Red Tamio might be good here. But yeah, maybe the next time I try Red Tamio in the front line will probably when I get his relic because so far from what I know is literally. You gotta have his relic. I mean, there's so many times now where they've ult rushed and I can't stop them, or they ult rush one turn before my ultimate, and obviously they use the ultimate, meaning they have no ult gauge to where my detonate ultimate don't do any damage. So, yeah, if you really want to use this guy, to be fair, if you want to use any character in PvP right now, then you have a relic, you got to get the relic. But this guy feels like definitely a must here. So, yeah, boys, thank you for watching. Let me know any team's recommendations, what you want to see me use of him, if there are any, although I don't think there are that many. But I'll definitely try some other good teams tomorrow probably because there's quite a funny one with Esterosa, the green one, so we'll see how it happens. So, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, boys, thank you for watching, and yeah.
All right, so overall, he did a decent job. I mean, he's a little low in the ranks in PvP, but he did a pretty decent job with that team, especially not having them all fully built up and everything. But there's a few things that I would have done differently throughout the matches. Personally, of course, I follow Beats. He's one of my all-time favorite content creators. Uh, big respect, and yeah, it was a kind of a wonky team that he was using. I kind of want to give it a try. But overall, not a bad video. I just think, him not having such a built team and not kind of having the experience that I have running running the goddess team. I think he's kind of underestimating their potential there a bit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any other like video ideas you'd like to give me, or if there's any Archangel videos that you'd like me to react to, you can go to the comments. I have a Discord. I have a specific channel in my Discord labeled video ideas where you can go in there and you can post in there, share it on there, and I'll go through it. And yeah, if I'll do what I can to make a video on it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and y'all have a wonderful day.